Welcome everybody to Camden County College Cougar Esports. We have some Overwatch action, Overwatch 2 specifically, on the docket here today. This was a game that actually took place, a match that took place against Rockford University. It was last night. We did not see it live, but I am coming in just like you, not knowing the score. So it'll be interesting to see. We are going to experience that together as we get into it here in just a moment. So I'm queuing up the VOD. But just kind of set the scene here, Rockford and Camden County both coming into this game undefeated, mind you. Absolutely undefeated. So very, very intriguing matchup. Both these teams looking to stay undefeated going into the middle part of the season here. It is again a 7-week season, so these wins and losses, I mean, if there's any NFL fans out there, you can imagine that if one of those 17 games means a lot, surely one of the 7 means even more. I think it's actually only going to be 6 with a bye week in there, so every game, every match, extremely important. So we're going to be heading into it in just a moment here. So next time we talk, we'll be in game. See you in a moment.
Weapons ready.
Alright, and let battle be joined on the left-hand side of your screen in Cougar Esports Blue, Camden County College. On the right side of your screen, Rockford University. Going to be on the red team, and it will be control point to start here. Awkwardly, the replay not giving any music, so it means that I really need to make sure that I'm pulling up the slack, bring up the slack here. So Tuga going to get onto the site first, but it was not Manify actually dying in the back of that fight. May go a little bit sideways for the Cougars early here, potentially. The fight isn't over yet, but with that man advantage, it's actually traded back. An extended 2-for-1, ultimately Genjank getting that kill. But it looks like Rockford is going to get onto the site and get this first control point. Unless Genjank has a little bit something to say about it, does get a couple of kills to their name. But there will only just be a couple of those kills. The control point going to Rockford University initially. Going to be starting to tack on those percent points as we get those counting up. There we go, Pikashinks with a kill there. Pretty huge on that Doomfist. And another kill as well onto the Mercy. Big support, big tank down. You would think that this is going to be an opportunity for the Cougars to get onto this control point and get it back here. Not Manify with that kill as well. And wow, I don't know if I agree with that play from Rockford. I mean, you delay a couple of seconds there, but now you're going to surely, Fizz Trauma going to pick up that 10 kill. The Cougars going to be able to stack up, catch up on the control point capture percentage. And I can't stress it enough, really important game. Both teams coming into this undefeated. This will be a best-of-5 set. Fizz Trauma going to use that Doomfist ultimate. Genjank as well using the ultimate. So ult for ult, 3 kills for Genjank. A couple of kills going the way of Rockford as well, but crucially, Tuga is still among the living, but we spoke a little too soon. I believe both both supports were dead there. Pikashinks rejoining just here in the nick of time, maybe. Control point now in control of Rockford. Now, it looks like Cougars are going to have to regroup. Both support players here. Slat and Pikashinks alive for Camden County as they look at this site here. A different approach. Tuka on the Orisa, on the attack. Spear going out, does great damage. This Doomfist seems to be caught out, but will he go down? He won't. It'll actually be Slat that gets killed here. And here comes Doomfist with his ultimate as well. Tuka trying desperately to get something. Does manage one kill, but it will only be that. So 90%, Pikashing's going to go down there. The Cougars at the moment not looking too strong in game number 1, a little disjointed. Slat going to go down by himself. Tuka makes it onto the site, uses the Orisa ultimate. Genjank as well, here to help his tank out. A couple of kills happening, and in desperation mode now, in overtime. The Cougars looking for something, and it looks like they'll find it. Team kill. So they'll, with their backs up against the wall, finally break through. So they're very much still in this one. And if we look at the ult economy, critically Genjank on the Genji has ultimate available. We did just see Orisa pop their ultimate, not magnified by the looks of the percentage as well. Boy, this is absolutely huge. DPS and support go down. And a complete rout. The Cougars now in control, Camden County. But if we're taking a look at the ultimates as we would want to do, they are now starting to stack up here for Rockford University. But really, it's going to come down to a couple of these support players. Oh, and Tuka with a snipe! Gets res right back up. And the Cougars holding firm here! Will they have this win? It's going to be very close. Slat on the Lucio just trying to extend this game. Extend life for his team, but I don't think it'll be enough. Not Manify going to have to touch the point here. All 5, though, of Rockford ready. And I don't think anybody from Camden County will be able to make it there.
Score 0-1.
First control point going the way of Rockford University.
Ready for battle.
But a close one, no doubt. We've seen some close Overwatch here on this channel the last couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll see more of that here.
Just another day in the office.
So we'll see if the teams decide to swap things up at all. Do see a couple of hero swaps.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
They think they're gonna beat us. What
Again,
do you
certainly
think?
very close. Final fight could have gone either way. But here come the Cougars. Maywall going to be up, deterring that attack on that particular angle. If his trauma goes awfully low, not Manify goes down, but gets traded right back by Pikashinks. Cassidy out here. So again, an extended 4-for-4. 4 versus 4 turns into a 4 versus 5 with that res. But right now it's Rockford with the positioning. Slat going to drop both support players off the board for Camden County now in this extended fight. Tuka gonna have to do it alone. Does have Genjank on the side here, has the look as he's looking for the mercy, and a great flick and a couple of kills.
Swing by 2.
It'll make it 3 for Genjank. Tuka extending life just long enough for his squad.
I'll try to make you a favor.
Genjank and Tuka on the side here. Has Slat available. Tuka, sleep dart. Cassidy on the opposing side goes low, but doesn't go down. His trauma with the kill onto not Manify. The Cougars trying to trade things back here. I think, was that possibly a stun, or just not enough damage? Didn't quite get the full channel of the ultimate, did Genjank. Didn't get a kill there on the ult, but does get it on the tank, and then onto the opposing Cassidy. So the Cougars still in this one. Rockford, though, with the control point at the moment. Not mad, like goes low. Did have some support there. The heals from the Ana. Just a little bit more difficult. The skill shot. Pikashink's trying to run for the hills here to regroup.
My sound barrier is almost ready.
Manify switching to the Reaper. It was the Reaper heroics at the end of last week that pulled it out for the Cougars. 42%. Lucio ultimate does get popped, trying to deter the male. And it seems rather successful at the moment. Tuca not able to make it onto the site, and now the Cougars have been absolutely stuffed here. Pikashinks does get to the point. Does have some support with not Manify. But now it'll be a complete regrouping here.
Soldier 76.
Camden County. This is critical. These are critical moments. Rockford needing this win to stay undefeated. Would love to take map number 1 to get started here. Pikashinks goes down early in this fight. Tuca trying to just do damage to the not quite as tanky Doomfist. Alright, here's Genjake with the I think it... Oh, no, I was going to say, I thought it was a deflect. It wasn't. Tuca claiming that kill. Genjake getting one for his own and call it a second. Both supports and the damage dealer are down, and now he's got the DPS, excuse me, the tank in his sights. Genjake pulling it out with Slat in tow. Definitely a close one here. Both teams very much alive. Genji with ultimate now. When will the sword be drawn? We did see Tuca switch to the ball, trying to in desperation mode. Does get stunned up here, and Pikashink's gonna go down, as does Slatin with both supports down, and not a lot of room to play with. It's going to have to be some absolute heroics here, and I just don't think they're gonna have it. Overtime, Tuca going to just try and touch the point with ball, does! And gets the nano boost, I think, from Slat. No, excuse me, not quite that. Cougars trying to hold on, but they won't be able to. Well, it's a bit of an awkward ending to to these replays. Much apologies about that, everybody. We don't get those. We didn't get the epic music to end, but nonetheless, Camden County going down. Map number 1 goes the way of Rockford University. Again, this is a best-of-5 set, so we will have more games. Rockford looking to get to 3, as is Camden County, so we have at least 2 more maps to follow this one. So I'll queue those up. We'll take a moment to take a break, and we'll see you soon.
They always think they can beat me. And
All right, everybody,
always
welcome
prove
back.
them
Camden
wrong.
County College Cougar Esports bringing you Overwatch action tonight. We're heading into map number 2. As you can see, Rockford University taking map number 1 in a best-of-5 set. They're looking for 2 more. The Cougars looking to have something to say about that here in game number 2.
5, 4, 3,
So we'll be Camden County starting off on the defensive.
defend objective.
Tuca now on the Reinhardt. Does Trauma stay with the Doomfist? Really comfortable on that here. Doomfist going to get very, very aggressive. Reaper will follow him in. But Camden County thus far up to the challenge. Bit of a dive composition. Works pretty well, I would imagine, against the Reinhardt here. And Fish Trauma goes down. Tuga gets aggressive.
Taking care of you.
So far, the defense for Camden County holds firm. Genjang going down, the Reaper finding the mark here, as does Pikashakes. But the Cougars not out of it just yet. The pin from Tuca will give them life. And a kill here on to the Mercy will be a little bit more than just extension of life. Oh, but that ultimate, I think it got blocked mostly by that phone booth there, and Tuca trying so desperately to hold on. Heroic. Jack taking Doomfist abilities. Control point still in the hands of Camden County. And they are fighting back.
Capabilities matched. I'm here to help.
Not even giving up that first control point section yet. The defense so far for Camden County has been very, very good.
We're all covered. Be careful.
And these fights are getting messy. And with Tuca down there, it doesn't look like the Cougars have much. Pikashink's trying to get the res there. Slat trying to support his teammate in that. Looks like the Cougars are going to have to give up the control point, and now they're looking to defend the payload.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
Here to support. Let me tend to that.
Alright, so as we get to a slight lull in the action, and as we say that, it'll be Genjang in the 1v1 against Fizz Trauma. Claiming that kill, Tuga going aggressive. Genjang finding another kill on the backside of that fight. Tuga goes aggressive, finds one, does go down. I will say that equal trades are going to be advantage attackers. So not always good. Have somebody go down, especially the tank. That said, these fights are getting awfully messy. Fizz Trauma chases down Slack, gets that kill. And now, by the looks of things, the momentum is all on Rockford University's side. Genjang gonna fall. Tuca just gonna wait for his team to respawn, it looks like. Pikashink's gonna take a bit of a peek here, trying to farm up some of that ultimate. Playing a dangerous game, though. They do have the nano, and they spot out the Reaper, does Genjang and Slap. The nano boost gets used, and I think it was on to Tuca. It was! Tuca finding Pater, not manifying Genjang as well.
On the move.
So they didn't actually have to cede control to that final point after all. That second point, actually. Oh, Slat with a really good kill. Camera missed it. I'll have to take my word for it.
You're covered.
Monstering you.
Quite the boost.
So the defense for Camden County has been stout at times. I mean, both of these teams are throwing out haymakers, absolute haymakers. And Moira jumping right in front of the stream of bullets. But Fizz Trauma gonna take two with that aggressive play from the Doomfist.
Traversing personality model.
Gensheng, Tuka getting aggressive as well, and right now it's just it's two dive comps going head to head. Fizz Trauma never went down there, I don't believe. Surprising that it didn't get much else happened. Here comes Fizz Trauma. We're getting two ultimates here, layered. Tuka alive. His supports doing a great job, but that's a whole lot of DPS to overcome. And an absolute rout here. We'll give up that second control point. And now it is down to the final stretch here. Again, for anyone that may not be used to watching Overwatch, we will swap sides here. So Cougars just, of course, if they can stop it in the next 2 minutes, fantastic. If they can't, they'll get their opportunity on the attacking side.
Stay behind me, friends!
Manify does have Bastion ult available. When will the trigger be pulled? He goes down. Genjang switching to the Hanzo, and that dive composition for Rockford is just working right now. Now it'll just be Tuka left alive on the point. Manify alive, but it will be too late. Round 1 in the books. 1:30 left on the clock. And we'll swap sides and see if the Cougars are up to the task.
Initiating match.
Alright, so let's take a moment here to reset ourselves. And we are heading into round 2 of map number 2. The Cougars looking to find something here. I mean, you're going to need some movement pretty quickly on the attacking side. You're going to want to find something fast.
Together, strikes him down.
Genjang going to swap over to the Widow.
Are you ever tempted to contact your wife?
No,
Afraid she'll try to kill you?
I'd be surprised.
Pigashing's
if she
here
didn't.
on the Brigitte.
Work
Getting some of that
together and we'll make it
off-tank
through.
as well. I mean, I think the Cougars might be hurting on just raw healing potential
Setting my equalizer to
with this
absolute
particular
destruction.
composition. We'll see if, in the next couple seconds, if there is a swap out here. I mean, they might just be looking for that haymaker right off the bat. Genjang's surely going to be looking for that soldier and that Mercy.
Defend objective A.
So a little bit of a delayed peek, in fact, is looking. Oh, it finds the Mercy, now looking for the soldier. Genjang with a headshot, giving his team an advantage right off the bat. Big healer off of the board. Tuka going low. We talked about it. Not a lot of raw healing potential at the moment. Not able to out-heal that DPS. 1-for-1 trade. But again, attackers are going to be favored in those even trades, but it's even no more until Genjang has something to say about it. A 2-for-2 trade. Slat falling on the backside of that fight. Pikachu still alive. I mean, the Cougars have at least broken parts of the Rockford defense. It's a good way to get started. You don't want to be stifled. But now they're giving Rockford an opportunity
That's not gonna stop me.
to regroup, realign.
This is your warning.
Tuka getting right into it, swapping to that Orisa. They need to get that tank down. From Fizz Trauma, he goes so low, but isn't dead. Genjang looking for it, finally does find it. And a number of Rockford players are falling now. They'll come down Reaper is not up to the task. So Rockford on the defensive. Going to give up that control point, you would think, at this point. Oh, very interesting play from Fiztrauma to show himself. Doesn't pay it, though. Doesn't pay the price. And now we see the Symmetra being pulled out here, just being annoying.
My ultimate is charging.
Here we go, getting aggressive. Symmetra teleporter goes down. Genjank with his ultimate out, finds a couple, but it was the Reaper from Rockford that will be able to trade it right back. So what could have been a decisive win for the Cougars is actually a slight loss. Genjank going low here, and Fiztrauma going to clean things up.
Push the payload.
Not Manify and Tuga both with ultimates available. Again, it's all about when will they pull that trigger.
Hey, good looking out for me. Sending care your way.
Symmetra turret just trying to keep the defenders relatively healthy. Orissa's gonna go in and ult! Gets 3! Pays the iron price, but they'll surely take that. Pikashink's cleaning it up as well with a kill onto Fiztrauma and a decisive blow. Genjank spotting out the Reaper. Critical information. He's going to know that he's on the side. Not sure what that one was about. Not Manify cleaning it up pretty easily. Now, we've seen a lot of swaps for Rockford, proving that they are certainly very flexible. Pikashink's with a kill onto Fiztrauma, Genjank on, and the Acid Munch. And now, I think that may have been, well, not quite the decisive blow, but it's going to be relatively close. Rockford is going to get another opportunity at this. May ultimate being used. Tuka getting a kill. Fiztrauma with 2. Excuse me. Now Camden County keep this one going. It looks like no, not yet. They're going to have to regroup. Genjank trying to get away there. So in fact does, 3 minutes left remaining for Camden County to get something going.
Get to the payload.
All eyes are going to be on Genjank with that Genji ultimate available. And a lot of ultimates available for Camden County now. There are 3. Feels like something that they should be able to manage, but it's going to be the Genji going down. Genjank out of this fight early. Lucio ultimate being popped. Tuka also popping the Orisa ultimate. Finds one. May able to keep themselves healthy. This is going to be the opportunity for Genji. No. So what definitely appeared to be advantage, Camden County has turned sour. Rockford University now in the driver's seat in this one. Still 2 minutes left remaining, but momentum very much on their side, at least for the time being. Genjank going aggressive, goes hunting, but Fiztrauma on the backside gonna take both supports out. Not Manified desperately trying find a little bit of something. It's gonna be Genjank in the back line, wreaking havoc, keeping his team in it. rejoins his squad, keeps him healthy. Fizz Trauma always getting aggressive here. And here we go. There is that Genji ultimate. Wow, gets stunned up. Gets only the one. Maybe that was enough. Again, like we said, the even trades definitely favor the attacker. Excuse me, favor the defender. But at this point now,
60 seconds.
it may just not be enough. 50 seconds remaining. Desperation time. Not Manify going to use the Reaper ultimate. Doesn't find a kill. And the Reaper, the opposing Reaper, is very much alive. Tuka, though, alive. And I think they're going to run out of time. And now Orisa ultimate is available. So surely the Cougars are able to clean this one up. But never say die. We're not out of this one just yet. It's going to be contested little by little. And we saw this happen to Camden County last week. The reinforcements for the attackers are going to take some time to get there now at this point. And it looks like as this fight goes on, it's favoring Rockford just a little bit more. Genji with ultimate almost available. Now with 3 down, they'll surely be able to make it happen. Had to go all the way to overtime for that one.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
So 3-3.
Initiating match.
But that that amount of time left for the Cougars will surely come into play now. It will be a challenge, but they've at least given themselves an opportunity here. And how about some amazing, how about some very close collegiate Overwatch 2 weeks in a row? Rockford with the advantage in this one, but let's be honest, this is still very close. So the Cougars will start off on the defensive here.
Hello.
See what they can do. Well, let's see what Rockford can do with 1:31 to play with.
I'm so excited.
The Cougars on their attack run will have to play perfect.
Take care of each other.
So what
out
they can
there.
do here will be huge.
You call it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. End objective A.
So I've been told there's some. So we're gonna mess with the audio a little bit. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Brought the Overwatch audio down just a little bit. Again, Camden County going to have to play perfect. The defense will have to be stout and decisive, and that's not the way to start. Pikashine's going down. Tuka trading one back, but it's going to be a 2-for-1, and it's going to take so long for these squad members to rejoin. And an a very decisive opening,
Audio medic.
and that will be it. That will be it. So Camden County going to go down 0-2, as a matter of fact. And really, what I think you could say in dramatic fashion, not the way you necessarily want to end that there. Probably a little bit frustrating, but that's okay. We are heading into map number 3. Again, this is a best of 5 set, so Rockford looking to clean things up here in map number 3 to stay undefeated, to give the first blemish to Camden County, the Cougars. But the Cougars are going to fight back. We saw last week that this is a never say die kind of team, and map number 2 very, very close. So I fully expect to see a good amount of fight in them. So everyone, we'll take a small break, and then we'll be back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Camden County College Cougar Esports. We're heading into map number 3. Camden County College versus Rockford University. Rockford University with a commanding 2-0 lead in this series, looking for just one more to stay undefeated. And we're going to get started very, very fast here. It will be Tuka, and we see Mejia in, by the way, for Pikashinks. A little bit of a swap there. Tuka goes down early in that one. This, again, is going to be Flashpoint. So it's going to take a little while for us to know what's going on in this one. Flashpoint takes a little bit longer. So, and you can afford to lose a couple of team fights. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Not mad if going low, and it's going to be the Cougars losing these team fights early, though.
Hey.
So Flashpoint number 1, at the moment at least, in control of Rockford University. And a lot of damage being dealt. It will be Genjank with the kill, getting us started here. And this is what the Cougars needed to have happen. It'll be a an extended 2-for-0 trade at the moment. No Cougars have gone down. Zenyatta ultimate going to be used, and they're going to get very aggressive. And it looks like, I think they're going to be able to pull this one out here. So the Cougars not willing to let this one go just yet. And now it will be Camden County winning the early parts of these fights. And as we say that, Mercy gets a res. Not Manify goes down. Mejia as well. The supports are out. It will now just be Genjank left. He will get a touch on this point as it gets captured. Will he stay alive? Can he win this 1v1? He does! Gets the kill. And I'm not sure anyone's going to be here from Rockford to stop this. Genjank with the heroics on Flashpoint number 1. And now looking at the ultimates, it will be 3-4, so we're going to see fireworks here soon, surely. And here we go. It will be Rockford pulling the trigger first. Slat goes down, as does Tuka. Critical components of the team out of the way early. Now Manfight trying to buy some time. Mejia also trying to do the same, but I don't think they're going to have it. Flashpoint number 1 goes to Rockford University. And as close as these games have been, these maps, these fights, it still is Rockford getting the edge. Just having a slight edge there, and every single time that they are close, they're able to eke it out.
Powered up.
That extended fight, a microcosm of what we have seen thus far in this one. And a number of Cougars falling. And with low health bars, this Flashpoint is going to go the way of Rockford. And it's going to be a team kill. Not quite. If that kill had been cleaned up a little bit faster, may have been. Tuka going to swap up to the Zarya here. The Cougars needing to get to work. Again, this is map number 3. This would be the decider if Rockford can pull it out. And right now, it's not looking great. Camden County's tank is down. Genjank trading it back. And maybe a little bit of over-aggression from Rockford suddenly creates an opening.
Disrupting.
Again, not Manify here. With ultimate available. Genjank very much in the fray. Rockford with this current flashpoint at the moment. And the Cougars have... the support play has been amazing right now. The Cougars staying alive. But as we say that, Slack goes down. Genjank trading back 3.
Recharging.
Make that a 4th. So Camden County going to take this, or at least capture and hold onto flashpoint number 2. They're going to have to hold on here for dear life. Genjank repositions, get it as he gets aggressed upon. The Cougars going low, Mejia falling on the front side of this fight. Genjank goes low. He and not Manify trying to put down some damage on the backside. I think this is going to go to Rockford. Not Manify, though. We missed the ultimate, pulled the trigger. And will the Cougars be able to hold on here? Flashpoint number 2, they won't. So here we go, the Cougars with their backs up against the wall.
You can't escape death.
Leosuya ultimate is available, but he is getting chased. Krillix with the kill. So the Cougars gonna start on their back foot here. Zarya ultimate is available for Tuka whenever he wants to use it. Does decide to use it. What will happen here? Does get a couple of kills. Genjank ready with the damage on the backside. Krillix with an ultimate press, but it's only going to yield 1, and I think that's something the Cougars will be happy about. So flashpoint number 3, at least the first fight, goes advantage Camden County.
Amplification matrix ready. Prepare to fire.
So some swaps here. I'm not sure if we had seen the Ana before, but Junkrat surely knew now for Rockford. And at the moment, we see the Cougars holding the line, but as we say that, it'll be damage dealer for support. No, actually, I'm sorry. The damage dealer brought back to life. So the Cougars likely to have to fall back here, you would think. The Reaper not really able to get the job done unless the Mercy wants to get that close. Not Manify almost with the kill. Onto Mercy. Mercy does go down, as a matter of fact. And amazingly, I thought for sure Rockford would be able to at least put up a fight on that flashpoint, but nothing doing. Fizz Trauma cleaned up, and now we will head into flashpoint number 4. The Cougars, when it mattered the most, getting aggressive, getting the team fight win. Junkrat ultimate not gonna find Paydirt. Not gonna find Paydirt at all. And that's an important tool out of the tool chest now. And the Zarya ultimate is gonna, I think, hold the entire team, and with not Manify on top of it, That is the layered ultimates that we had seen Camden County fall prey to a couple weeks ago, now being used to their advantage. A decisive teamfight win. Genjang very much in the sights of the enemy. Takes Acrylics relatively low. Does have ultimate available. He gets very, very low. Doesn't get hit by that Lucio ultimate. The Maywall blocking that. But Genjang's still alive and still in this one, as is Tuka. Not Manify. They're all here. Genjang just going down now, as does Slat. The whole team wiped. Not Manify. Trying to make something happen. Not happening, but that's okay. The Cougars did their work up to 97%. Just need one more team fight. They'll take that flashpoint, stay in this game.
Hey, it's Kiriko.
Hi.
He getting aggressive, gets blocked away, stays alive though. And tense moments here, Genjang going so low! And gets taken down. Oh man, and not Manify with an absolute great flank, but does get slept by the Ana. To make sure that he isn't able to do all that much damage. Ooh, teleports away! Nifty moves from Manify to stay alive.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Kiriko ultimate available. And it's that Zarya ultimate that's going to open things up. We saw the Kiriko ultimate being used as well. And this is exactly what the Cougars needed. This will be this flashpoint going their way. Absolute fantastic Overwatch 2 action. NACE Star League. This is week number 3. Both teams coming into it undefeated.
Take the objective.
Feel better?
So both DPS ultimates will be available for the Cougars in the team fight here early. Will they decide to use it? Always the question. Mejia pops the Lucio ultimate, trying to keep this fight extended. Manify with a kill. Think that he may pull the trigger on that ultimate if it gets a little bit close. Ultimately, flashpoint number, I guess this would be 5, going the way of Rockford early.
I'm with you, Genji.
Rockford gonna get aggressive. We just saw that bite them before. Trying to create some space. And it will be from the rafters, from the turnbuckle! Genjang with the Genji ultimate will find 2! There's no way they saw that coming. And Tuka with a kill to their name as well. The Cougars will win this team fight surely. And only needing to use one of their DPS ultimates to do it. So all eyes will be on that Zarya ultimate as it starts to tally up here, because as that gets close, we will be seeing if we'll see that same layered ultimate that we saw with the Reaper earlier. Again, getting very close. May gonna use the ultimate, but it's not Manify. We didn't quite see it, but the damage will surely be felt. 3 go down on the side. The May ultimate just cast aside. And now the Cougars in the driver's seat looking for really just one more decisive team fight win. So a lot of action happening here. The Cougars, amazingly, coming out maybe on top, not quite. Slat's still alive, as is Genjank. It will be Slat and Genjank on the site here on the flashpoint to take map number 3. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. The Cougars with their backs very much up against it. Take map number 3. So we will take a break and we'll head into map number 4. Rockford still leading this one 2-1. See you in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Camden County College Cougar Esports, and we're heading into what could again be a decider for Rockford University in map number 4. The Cougars able to take map number 3 there to extend their life, looking to get a couple more here. These squads, again, very evenly matched. We finally saw what we've seen, at least on the part of Rockford University early on, which was close teamfight wins going the way of the Cougars. So this will be a push map here. Mejia going down early, as does not Manify. But as it always happens, the Cougars just getting a little bit messy. It'll be Genjank with 3, maybe 4. And Genjank, a master at finding those flanking angles, which could have been a team fight loss, turns into a team fight win amazingly. So the Cougars very much now in the driver's seat, at least for now. Slat rejoining, getting the heels down, trying to keep his tank alive. And here comes Orisa. Tuka getting aggressive Not gonna find anything. Gets the power stacked up there, but they're able to just slip the net. Our Rockford University. I think Genjang, knowing that even he won't be able to find an angle worthy of that team fight, so decides to back up, rejoin his squad. Here comes that Genji ultimate, finds one, finds a second. So the support players, excuse me, yes, both support players off of the board, and then the rest of the team crumbling behind it. Not Manify stacking up their ultimate, nearly available. It was Mejia pulling the trigger on the Mercy ult. Always worthwhile in a team fight win. And Genjang somehow found his way to the backline, has found two, looks for more. Fizz Trauma and the Doomfist trying to have something to say about that. But right now, with the Pocket Mercy and not Manify, here to back up his teammate, I'm not sure that they're going to find much. And almost with this first control point in the hands of the Cougars, but it'll be Acrylics with the big play. Not Manify with ultimate available, but no heals. Gonna have to find something. Just tries to run away, not able to do it. Tuka, of course, now on the Roadhog. It is more self-sufficient. Just get those heals going. Very importantly, stays alive. Here is not Manify. We also heard the Genji ultimate, but Acrylic's able to stay away. So Genji finding two. But man, every time Genjang is pulling that trigger, they're finding something. They are finding something every single time. And again, that's about as much as you can ask for. It's usually, it's almost always multiple kills. Oh, but Genjang not finding it that time. Goes down early. Tuka trading it right back. We see Slat staying alive, trying to do some damage to the Mercy. Control point goes to Camden County. The first of this game. We didn't see it, but not Manify. Actually, not Manify still with ultimate available. I thought that that was an ultimate kill, but it wasn't. Still has it available. Not using it. But really didn't have to. Trying to find that right moment. It is very much a Hail Mary type ult. It can, it's feast or famine. Just have to find the right opportunity. And Genjang finding two! Looks for a third! But then Fizz Trauma ruins his glory. But the Cougars in control of this one thus far. Both TPS of ultimates available for the Cougars. And Rockford has struggled to find Genji when he's on the side, doing some major damage without the ultimate. And Slat goes down. Mejia, the front side of that fight, went down as well. And so I believe it's just not Manify here at the moment. Going to go invulnerable, try and get away. But has somebody hot on his tail. And here comes the Genji ultimate. Genjang thinks the time is now. And I must have jinxed him because every time he's used his ultimate, he's gotten something, but got nothing right there. The Ana. Oh man, and as we talk about getting nothing, Tuka canceling the Cassidy ultimate.
That's not good. Stop them.
Now Manify just belting out the DPS right now. The Cougars found a little bit of something with this composition. They need something to deal with this Genji. Does Rockford. Mejia gonna use the ultimate. Genjank goes low, doesn't die. Still in this one. And Mejia's found them, so they'll stay alive for now. Pocket Mercy in tow. This Ana might have to think twice about this fight. It'll be Tuka going whole hog. Creating some space on this point. Looks like Rockford had mostly grouped up here. Stun comes out. Finds at least, it looked like 3 maybe. Could this be the opportunity for not Manify? He is on the side. He has found the Ana. All the supports off the board right now for Camden County. Fizz using his ult to get out of dodge.
We're outnumbered. They've taken the robot.
So the Cougars with a lot of control there for a few moments, but now the momentum will swing.
60 seconds.
Enemy is in possession of the robot.
Genjank and Manify both with ultimate. Slat using his goes down, but they trade it right back. In fact, it's a 2-for-1. Slat going up now, gets rezzed. No res for Rockford.
30 seconds remaining.
Now 30 seconds remaining, and now we will swing right on back again. And again, I can't stress it enough. It's the ultimates. There's going to be 4 ultimates when this team fight happens for Camden County. Only 1 on the Mercy. The hook goes wide. Genjank pops the ultimate. Now's the time. Finds 1. And now not Manify. Probably waiting for this moment to pop the ultimate. Whole hog being popped as well. And it's desperation time on the part of Rockford University. But Genjank and company having a whole lot to say about that. And there we have it, folks. Map number 4, the Cougars bouncing back, knotting it up, sending us to a deciding, absolute deciding map number 5. Whoever wins this one wins the week, seizes the day. So we'll take a moment and we'll queue up that last, which will be the last map no matter what. And we have Camden County now with 2 in a row, taking us to map number 5, all of the momentum on their side. So we will see how that goes in just a moment.
Are you taking your vitamins?
Welcome back, everybody. Camden County College Cougar Esports. It will be the deciding 5th map for these two squads, both fighting desperately to win this one, both trying to stay undefeated for the year, and frankly, both deserve it. Rockford taking maps 1 and 2 looked like they were in control. All of the 50-50 fights went their way, but it will be the Cougars fighting back in maps 3 and 4 to take us to this all-important map number 5. Again, the Cougars will be on the left-hand side of the screen in Cougar blue, starting on the defense on the right-hand side of your screen in red, Rockford University. So here we go, everybody. We'll see how things go here. I think we'll learn a lot about these teams. We are seeing a couple of swaps here. We see the Brigitte. We also see Tracer, but it'll be the Cougars on defense starting strong, which is what you need to be able to do. Those early teamfight wins on defense are absolutely critical, and now Camden County, at least early, with an advantage.
Like new again.
Not Manify, though, maybe found themselves in a bit of a dangerous position. Genjank goes low, but not too low. Still very much in this one, but they will swarm him. Rockford dealing with the Genji a little bit better that time. Slat staying alive, positioning impeccable thus far. Staying in this fight. Both supports. Keeping this fight extended. Tuka going low, doesn't have any support around him. So with the DPS and the tank down, it'll be the two supports trying to keep each other alive. Mejia popping the ultimate, wanting this fight to extend. Of course, they do have Genjank here, and these supports playing so well, just really extending things here, and it'll be Slat with a kill, as a matter of fact. And Tuka, so they've done it. They've, at least for now, have held. It looked like momentum was all on the side of Rockford. Not Manify going down again a little bit early in that one. So Rockford will be right back in business. There's Genjank with one. Looks for more. Finds the Brigade alone. In fact, has the kill in a third. And we'll you know, listen, with the way the Cassidy went off there, we'll assume that he opted out of the Genji ultimate, and that will give that 4th kill over to the Cougars as well. So there we have it. Some awesome support play from Slat and Mejia, keeping themselves alive, keeping that fight extended. Now the Cougars have regrouped, and it's Fizz Trauma has just had his sights on Not Manify. Not Manify not able to really get too involved yet in this one. Genjank with his deflect will be able to take down the opposing Reaper, but I think that's all they're going to be able to do. Tuka still in this one.
Still got some fight in me.
So the first control point with 30 seconds remaining. Well, Not Manify gonna try and touch, but isn't able to do it in time. I like the idea there. They were thinking about getting something started, or at least extending it again, but not able to do it, so it'll be Rockford with an advantage here for the next few seconds. So they'll be able to get their attack run running smoothly. And Fizz Trauma finding these picks! Not Manify and Slack going down early. Damage and DPS. Excuse me, damage and support not available. Now no support available. And it's, at the moment, at the very least, Rockford, with their dive composition, it's something that we saw a lot in map number 1. It's back again. And the Cougars don't have many answers, at least for the moment. And what was pretty stout defense early has become relatively porous. And Fizz Trauma has been the playmaker here, just disrupting the backline and the support play for the Cougars. Tuka popping his ult. We also see Genjank using it. The Brigitte, maybe a slight change to try and counter the Genji. And a messy team fight, not yet over. Slat, Tuka, not Manify, Mejia, all still alive, and they will hold. So that's exactly what the Cougars needed. They needed to be able to hold at that point. 60 seconds. I mean, I know we've been lauding the Rockford attack, but at the end of the day, there's only 60 seconds remaining. So another team fight win or two for the Cougars would actually win them the map and the match. There goes Not Manify going after the Ana, but Cassidy and Reaper use ultimates, and 3, count them, a team kill for Rockford University. Team kill and 2 minutes remaining on this attack to get the payload to the final point. And Fizz Trauma, and we've seen a lot of really good Doomfist play from them. Has been the playmaker thus far for their squad in this one. There is, that's that 1v1 that we've seen a few times. Fizz Trauma getting started, finds one. I think they may find another. Not Manify gonna have to run away, but nothing doing. Both supports left alive, as is Tuka. Does have ultimate available, probably not the time to use it. Mejia goes down, and it'll be Slat and Tuka trying to keep this fight alive. Some reinforcements coming now. There's the Doomfist into the back line, as he has just absolutely lived thus far in this one. Tuka opting to get the ultimate out, does get a couple of kills. Slat getting into it. Genji with ultimate almost available, will have it. Both supports with it, but Slat won't be able to use it. Will Mejia? Mejia pulls the trigger. Lucio ultimate at least going to keep this fight alive. Will Genjank be able to make it back in time? And he will. Cassidy not in this one. Tuka still alive. Manify just desperately trying to stay alive. This Doomfist has had his number. The Brigitte, that off tank with the Doomfist has worked for Rockford. And they will, with no time remaining, make it to the other side. But of course, we need to do it all over again. Camden County will now have to do it on the attack. 1.4 seconds remaining, so that's the time to beat if they decide, of course, if both teams have to go to overtime. So a good defense, but of course you always want to be able to stop that payload if you can. I think they had opportunities to do it. But here we go. We're heading now into this. This is the late moments of this one, folks. Again, just to reset everybody, this is the deciding map number 5, the NSL week number 3. Both of these teams 2-0, looking to stay undefeated and move to 3-0, but only one of them can do it. So will it be Camden County College, your Cougars, Cougar Esports, or Rockford University? Both teams coming to play, and by the way, we have back-to-back weeks of Overwatch heading into the deciding map. That is amazing. Absolutely love to see it. We hope to see more of it. But let's just say we want it to go the way of Camden County every single time. If you're watching this channel, you probably agree with me. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and give us a follow if you haven't already. It's that little heart by the bottom right of your screen. Helps out the channel, helps out the program, helps out the school, but most importantly, helps out these competitors that you're watching here. So go ahead and support them. So here we have it. No compositional changes. I take that back. We will see Tuka now moving to that Roadhog. And we do see the Symmetra coming out for Rockford as well as a slightly different wrinkle. That teleporter going down early, which is going to be certainly very good for the Cougars. And Batuka down early as well, as early as the teleporter. So Genjan gonna have to get something going here. Fizz Trauma goes low. Tuka gets the res from Mejia. And the support players, by the way, the unsung heroes of every game. I am a League of Legends support main. I certainly know it. Slat and Mejia playing really, really well here. We'll make sure to highlight some of their action in these team fights. And Tuka, there it is. There's a kill. Symmetra turret is alive. Or excuse me, the teleporter. Genjan goes down before the teleporter does. And here's Tuka making some plays. And now the Cougars getting something going. And if we want to compare and contrast what we saw from Rockford University, I think it's slight advantage Camden County looked a little bit more comfortable on that attack than Rockford. But we've got a lot of time left in this one. But right now, feeling good if you're Camden County. Tuka goes low. Anti-healing being used, and it's time to go whole hog. Clearing some space, doing damage, but they are going to be, it's a swarming defense. Genjang trying to pull something out of his hat, and he will, but not enough. Not enough. A team kill there, going the way of Rockford. But that's okay. The Cougars very much still in control. I want to say in control, but comfortable with where they are. They've done their job thus far. Just need to win another couple of team fights. Genjang going to switch to the Widow. Again, we're seeing Kiriko for Slat, keeping his tank very much alive. Rockford definitely respecting the damage dealers a little bit more this time around. I mean, again, we had seen a whole lot of flanking plays. Not Manify, by the way, getting a kill onto that Symmetra. One damage dealer down. The second going low, but Acrylic's going to pull his ultimate. And he's going to pull victory from the jaws of defeat on that team fight. Wow, that looked really good for the Cougars until it didn't. So, just like that, Camden County needs to get to work here. No ultimates that close at all. We're likely to see one before this one ends. But it's just not there yet. The Cougars going to need to find something. Not Manify, dropping at the front end of the fight. Mejia goes low with a support and damage dealer down. And another damage dealer falling off the map. It looks like that's going to be it on this attack. And now the Cougars in desperation mode. They will get one more opportunity at this. They will have the Roadhog ultimate to play with. But they're going to have to make some moves. And Rockford taking some space now. And Mejia, I'm not sure what happened there. We missed it, and with that support down early on, it will get very, very difficult. Tuka trying to just get close enough to create the space, but he won't be able to touch the point. My goodness. Wow. That is one way to end it. Let's just talk about what we saw there. First of all, Rockford University winning map number 5, staying undefeated, going 3-0 on this mid-season point. Clearly a team to reckon with, but the Cougars coming to play, dropping the first 2 maps, taking consecutive maps just to take us to a decider is an absolute task. And the fact that they're able to do that is amazing to see. Both of these squads clearly evenly matched, and we're seeing some fantastic action in Varsity plus NSL Fall 2023. So we want to set that scene. But Rockford just being able to put that defense up in those final moments. I mean, there was 2 or 3 consecutive wins. They finally got on that streak to be able to silence any hopes that the Cougars may have had in that last one. So, I mean, I easily could have gone either way. By and large, in a very entertaining series, so we hope to see more of it. Overwatch very much alive and well here at Camden County College. So I just want to do my usual housekeeping and say to everybody, if you are a student and you're not yet involved with the program, what are you waiting for? Let's get going. Do you want to compete? Reach out to me. You can email me or send me a Discord message. So that's sdwyer@camdencc.edu. Send me an email. Try and let's get you involved. If you're not interested in competing, but maybe you want to do what I'm doing, you want to talk, you want to work on the production side of things, we have an esports production AAS degree. That's a 2-year degree. You're job ready right out of it. So maybe you want to switch majors. Maybe you're somebody that's still undecided on college and things like that. Well, listen. It's time to get you to make a decision. Come right over here to Camden County. So a lot of things going on with esports. We will have some Valorant action tomorrow. Just FYI to everybody. We'll also have Rainbow Six action tomorrow as well. So it will be a double header of games tomorrow night, starting around 4 o'clock, and then continuing pretty much all the way to, say, 9. So we'll have a 4 o'clock Valorant game, and then we will have a 7 o'clock Rainbow Six game. So tune in to that. We will see you all then. Everyone have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow this channel if you haven't, and we'll see you tomorrow.